How's it everyone, I'm Dragon Ion and this is Rough Draft Impressions, a video series where you get to watch me play and react to the opening hours of a game and hear my impressions of it afterward. Today, I play Control, and according to the store page, a secretive agency in New York is invaded by an otherworldly threat. You become the new director, struggling to regain control. Honestly, who writes these things? Anyway, it's an action-adventure game by Remedy Entertainment where you play as Jesse Faden, who, after a series of unfortunate events for the previous guy, becomes the new director of the Federal Bureau of Control. In search of her own answers, Jessie must grow into her new role to battle an otherworldly threat. So grab a drink, get some snacks, kick your feet up, and enjoy the show. Yeah, let's see. Quite excited to try this one. It comes highly recommended by a friend, so let's roll. Oh, yeah, okay. Here are some common options. Okay, adjust brightness, yeah. It's headphones. Okay, let me adjust the brightness first. Really? No mouse scrolling to adjust it? That sucks. Okay, which one should I? Until the left icon is not visible. Middle is barely visible. About there. Honestly, they should have made it scrollable. Like, who builds a slider that you cannot touch with or adjust with the mouse wheel? Honestly, literally unplayable. Okay, English, subtitles. Yeah, sure, why not? Start a new game. No difficulty, okay. Use shift to sprint, okay. I like the little chaos theory shell thing happening here. No, not chaos theory. Shucks.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
That's what she said.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes, Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Okay. I'm a little worried. I think my graphic settings are too high. 40 odd frames a second. Rough, but let's see. Let's see how this goes. Could also be the streaming, recording. I'm recording at 50 megabits. Surprisingly smooth for 40. But we'll see. Could also just be my refresh rate assisting. Okay, so we're moving around. I'm quite interested to know why there's a painting. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's very cool. Okay, I'm quite interested to know why there's a painting of the back end of the janitor up there, but we'll get to that, I guess. A typewriter. What is this? 1980? I should maybe clarify, I'm not entirely familiar with the backstory. Let's see. Yeah, peep peep. Oh, thing to read. Open collectibles. Okay. Okay, weapon forms, personal mods, menu there. No assets, no missions, and a collectible. We just found correspondence. Okay. A reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, papers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. So clearly this is not 1980. Anything smart. Well, shit, I better just walk out the door then. The number 2 pencil. Okay. It's an interesting one. Any objects considered iconic representations of what's typical concept, I guess. Rubber ducks. Whoa, great grief. Okay. Ketchup bottles. All material under bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superiors immediately. Okay. So we're not allowed to bring in smartphones, smartwatches or anything, but we've got smart doors. Or she's a telepath. Playing cards here. Ace and 2 queens. Interesting. I don't know enough about poker, so probably means something. What? Oh, my soul. Okay, before I break the universe. Plants? Some form of delicious monster. Those look... And now I can't remember what the name is. There's a broodboom, but I can't remember what the English is for a cycad, is it? No, hell, I can't remember. I think it's a cycad. I'm not a plant expert. Another smart door. Pneumatic tubes. Yo. interesting. What do we have now? Research. Ooh, a redacted file. Okay, expenditure summary. Executive sector Q2. Major staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitor costs, mold removal, word order. HQ livability costs. Forecast breakdown spreadsheet. See page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Interesting. Sorry, I swallowed the frog earlier.
Seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Yo. Who's you? It's Dr. Casper, darling. Head of research. Oh, that's why. I guess it's because they clean up all the supernatural happenings. And this is the director, Zachariah Trench. Okay, let's go through this smart door. Okay, it's just a bathroom. Or a restroom, rather. There are no baths in this room. Glad those are not smart doors. A shame, there's a leaf on the ground.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Wait, you mean you're not a member? Jeez, they just let anybody through the door, don't they? Can I crouch? How do I crouch? I'm guessing there's glass there anyway, so... Yep, there's glass there. That's glass as well. Oopsie. Sorry. Just running shit over here. Hey. Let's see. A security order. Oh, hold G to view the thing. Okay, cool. Ooh, another redacted file. Attention to all, and no idea. A shark in his, okay, I don't know. Although secure. Permission 2. Following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. Oi. That could be dangerous. Can I mount this chair? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That does not look like it's intentional. This is oh boy. For reference, this is the Ultimate Edition, the same one that you would be playing on consoles. On next-gen consoles, and that's some serious next-gen animation there. Let's like, this is next-gen, people. This is next-gen. Jeez, yeah, they can't afford lights in here, can they? I hear the janitor. I'm on the coffee table again, aren't I? Let's just open the file. Open it. Another very official looking piece of paper. Oh, I didn't see that before. To the executive sector from admin. Subject. R4 reports due soon. Okay. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. Don't you just hate reporting? We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from form r4.e from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartment claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay. Can't go in there.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you hallout.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He's still there, so it's not one of those games. Who's this? Again, Mr. Zachariah? Huh? Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Into elevator. Press F.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Intro credits, like some Netflix series. Okay, yeah, this is some serious Netflix series intro. Like, yo.
Did I lose you there for a
live
moment?
action.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oh, we're here on a revenge mission. Can I now move? Oh, there we go. Now I can move around. Still in frame there. Whoa. Just ran everything upside down. Okay, these amazing smart doors. Yo. That coffee percolator must be made out of paper. Or this lady's got some serious upper body strength when running into things. Which I guess is also possible. Unread. Okay, there is nothing from there. That's maybe why I missed it before. Reminder regarding drafting any public facing material. Yeah, run it by the PR department. While pending any notifications of death related to Willow AWE, interesting, please adhere to the following guidelines, words, phrases to use in the service of his/her duty. Interesting. Regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, yes. Avoid Alaska. Scissors. See, register your scissors, people. We need scissor control. Blood, bleed, loss, apologies, and sorry. Okay, so we're not apologizing and we're not sorry. Good to know. It's the same in IT. If there's a bug, software bug, it's like you're never sorry. It's just like we don't know what happened, but we fixed it. It shouldn't have happened. Don't know why it happened, but we fixed it. Okay, I need clearance. It's a need to know area. I do not need to know. I need to enter area. No, I do not need to enter. There was something. I know. It's just that one. Seriously, these people need to invest in freaking light bulbs. Okay. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. We cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Okay. So clearly Mr. Zachariah went off the beaten track there. Jeez, if that was a gunshot.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Who are you talking to? He's got a remarkable amount of his head left for the sound of that gunshot. And for the amount of splatter on the wall. And is that a bullet hole? No, just a lot of blood.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
This is quite cool. Okay, here's the jump button. guessing I can use jump to climb? Yes. That's melee?
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Maybe I should hit them in the head. Man, stand still. Really? Oops. Here we go. Trying to compensate for latency and movement that clearly is not required. Oh, okay. That's useful. Another game where I'm gonna press R and I don't need to press R and probably gonna cause some kind of, I don't know, throw a grenade or some nonsense. Just like Doom. Yeah, recharge. Bloody thing. Oh, that one's got a gun. Is this supposed to be a cover shooter of some kind? Okay. We need to check a few things here. I can finally crouch, which is good. Levitate. Okay. Aim launch. Switch weapon, no. Toggle side. Oh, yeah. See. I told you. I'm gonna press R and I'm gonna do something.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was...
Who's in her head?
Get the fuck away!
Okay, let's not miss. Ah, that's it. His guards. Okay. Still don't have access? Yep. The gun does not give you access to everything. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now the director is me. Okay, I'm pretty sure this door's still closed. Yes, it is. Don't know what the little blue orbs are for. Probably health.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Breach the hotline.
Okay.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Bulletproof glass. Not surprised. Oh, not behind me. Oh! He just up and vanished after one shot. Really? Ah. You are destroying the building. Please refrain from destroying the building. Really? I'm going to be swapping sides here until I'm blue. Ooh. Undefined reading. Now what? Okay, I need a clearance level, I guess, to get rid of it. A mission. And we've got collectibles. Okay, let's go through this. Okay, Jess Varden arrives at the oldest house. Okay, headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control. So it's the oldest house. Like, ever, I guess. Interesting as far as names for things go. To look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor, Jess finds Zachariah Trench, director of the bureau, shot dead. Yeah, shot himself. Okay, well, we guess. Picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. Strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power, called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. Okay, we all saw that. Cool. What's next? Director trench photograph. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. His guards. Oh, they knew about this. Emily Pope, research specialist, by order of... Oh, our order. Field research on his entity, his corrupted security guard. Confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The HIS was quick to take advantage of this fact. HIS guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain HIS guards are protected by a shielding of dense HIS resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Okay. Is the shielding a result of prolonged HIS corruption? Yeah. Does the HIS mature in organic hosts over time? Yeah. More data is needed. Did the HIS target individuals with combat training? Does the HIS have the level of cognizance with a Z? Americans. Or I'm just being daft. Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited for? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? Me? These are all questions for later, though. It is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Well, to be fair, they were spraying and praying everywhere. Like, it's point and shoot, like a camera. To some extent, but yeah. Refer to the file, yeah, for full report. We have no such file. Okay, so that was that. Service weapon. Okay. Containment procedure, no unique procedure required. Description, para-utility. The object's form is variable. Okay. When bound, the object allows variant to, I don't know. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of, I guess, director of the Bureau of Control. The object will determine whether, I'm guessing, the person is suited. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the, I'm guessing, the board, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office, which would make sense if it's the director's gun. Not the director's cat, that would have been a sword. The popular hypothesis has been redacted. Many forms throughout history. Oh, okay. Hey, there's the Excalibur. Ach, there's the director's cut. So Mjolnir, Excalibur. I don't know that one. Varunastra. I can't say that I've heard of that one. All weapons that of their wielders. Was this a Ubisoft game? It would have tied into Assassin's Creed in some way, and this thing would have been, I don't know, Apple of Eden or something, but I digress. if objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. In this case, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. And then we've got multimedia. Oh, that's the video I think we saw. Oh, this is the presentation.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world.
This is the thing we saw earlier. Okay, cool. That's obviously the way forward, so let's explore first. Ooh, stuff. Maybe I'll refrain from reading everything just now. Okay, that's cool. I'll refrain from reading everything because I'm not the best public speaker in the world, nor am I a very good public reader, apparently. And after all, you're here to see gameplay, not me butcher reading and complain about American English.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
There is no smoking, eating, or drinking permitted within Sector C test labs and control facilities. Oh, it's that thing that I saw here. Let's see. Usroda. Okay, that's cool. In Skyrim I would have seen everything flying, but Usroda. Here we go. Okay, enough horsing around. Dinner reservations. Okay, that's cool. Again, I'll read that later. Did I do that? Oh yes, I did. Okay. Can I destroy the roof? No, it's just on the ground. Way more kick-ass than the guy with flashlight. Central Executive. But now, what's this way? Oh, something is gonna attack me. More stuff. She is a telepath. Just wanna see. Okay, I don't have clearance for that either, so.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Yeah, I don't know about that. can make more noise than the hiss. Oh, sort of. A lot of reading. Okay, let's not try and get my shit claimed. Was that there when I got in here? Possibly. Okay, so I can't go that way, so I guess vault over. Grenades? Honestly? Come on. Really? Ish. Okay. That one can hit. Probably have dealt with it first. Okay, so where am I reviving, I wonder? Okay, now that song's in my head. I don't even know the song. Okay, I think it's already open. Okay, I have the document. Okay, cool.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
You know, damn it. Oh, that's water. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, shit. There. Okay, the R key is not conducive to changing sides.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I am now. Okay, let's speak to the bird person.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Shit! You're the new director. Hold on. We're
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow, this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
That works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
Because she has a face.
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Well,
okay.
Technically, this is
me?
your bureau.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
You're gonna have back and neck pain for a week.
Come on.
Dead.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jessie, over here. We need to make a plan, Jessie.
Yeah, we need to.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jessie.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
Episode 2.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I guess that's the phone. And it's ringing.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Are you done now?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Well, let's do that.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay. Let's do one more.
So HRA stop you from becoming hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure
I'll come
have
back
more
for the rest
questions
later.
soon.
Just let me know.
Oh, there are outfits. Okay, I'll play around with that later as well. That way. I'm gonna explore a bit first. Another one of these containers. Full of stuff that I can't do anything with just yet. Oh, that was a mod. Oh, I've got two. Okay. Energy recovery, obviously energy recovery speed. And bird pickup. Still have to pick the damn things up. Well, let's do the health one first. I haven't gotten energy stuff yet, so there's gonna be more music. Okay. Again, before they jack my shit. Technically not supposed to, but we live in interesting times. Hey, a weapon mod. But I don't have the gun to use it on. Oh, this is where I come from earlier. Yeah. What goes that way? Also sort of where I come from. Yeah, I think I've explored this entire area. Guess I go forward.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Almost like Prey. With these things mumbling, gaan on. Yeah, he didn't fly. Make him fly! I'm a shit shot. Ammo efficiency, okay, that could be useful. Let's check the mod quickly. Jeez. Hey now. What is this, PUBG? Freaking shooting into the wall there. Control had me at hello, and while I felt I was missing some backstory, it progressively started to bleed through as I read the documents scattered across the world. Spacing between combat and exploration is done very well, and you don't feel rushed to explore an area once cleared for fear of enemies respawning, nor are there long lulls between combat that would make you forget you've been given a weapon. I also like the mix of firepower and abilities in combat. While I only unlocked the telekinetic throw, I do believe there are more abilities as you progress. The only thing I would have liked is a cover system, but I think the focus is more on movement and aggressive use of abilities than hunkering down and picking off targets one by one. From a graphics perspective, the game looks great, even without RTX enabled. I'm a pleb with GTX 1070, and only the facial animations seemed a bit off to me. I love the fact that the environment is damaged by explosions and the melee attack. While not everything is destructible, it is a welcome change and not something that's seen in many modern titles. Overall, this is a great single-player game that has sucked me in. I'm going to finish this post-haste and would recommend it to anyone that enjoys an action-adventure third-person shooter. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Clap a like and subscribe if you enjoyed that, and check out my socials for updates, stream schedule, and the ridiculous situations the squad and I get ourselves into. Until next time, keep well and stay awesome.